Hey everybody, it is John Anthony Chihak Soltero. I am the creator of the Bubba Patrol and the upcoming Bubba Files. As you can see, I am wearing a little bit of a contraption. This is a 10-foot yoga strap, and my sister showed me what she calls the backpack, and it is using the strap to help pull your shoulders back and straighten out your spine so that your posture is a little better. Working at a desk all day long, I have a tendency to hunch over, when we work on, our cell phones or drawing or, whatever we're doing, we have a tendency to hunch over instead of bending at the hips and the waist, which curves your spine and, can cause all kinds of pain and things like that. So I'm using this right now to kind of recover a little bit. Because just a little bit ago, I drew for the second night in a row 12 Bubba sketches. I've got 2 events coming up for this crowdfunding campaign. One this Saturday is at Charlie's Comic Books here in Tucson, and that is from noon to 2. So far I've created 24 6x9 sketches to hand out to attendees, and in return, hopefully they give contributions towards the campaign. They'll also be able to buy copies of the Bubba Patrol issues 1 and 2, the different prints, 11x17 and 8.5x11 prints that I've done, as well as the different buttons that we've made for the Bubba Patrol. So yesterday I did 12 sketches. I did 6, like the characters, 6 of them in their hero costumes, and then 6 of them in their secret identities where they're not wearing their costumes. This time I decided to mix it up a little bit. So sometimes they have their costumes on, sometimes they don't, but it's not an even mix. I started at 8:20 tonight, and I finished by 9:43. So in an hour and 23 minutes, I created another dozen pieces. So I'm really, really excited about it. They are all right here. I've actually cut another 6 9x12 pages to do more sketches for the event at Harley's, which will be on the 20th. That's in Tucson Mall. That's also going to be from noon to 2. So I just wanted to show you a couple of the sketches so that you can see basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to accomplish these sketches in about 10 to 15 minutes a piece. What I'm wanting to do is I'm going to have these all available. People can come by, they can decide which one they want, make a contribution, and then I'll speed color it. So this one here is Grayson as Dogwing. Here we have one of my favorites to do now. It's Agnew in his one of his Wolverine costumes. If you've read the first issue of the Bubba Patrol, you'll remember that Agnew had a Ninja Wolverine costume on during that issue. Here we have Grayson in not really his civilian ID, because this is how he first appears with the cone of shame, as it were, on, and then what they do is they turn that cone of shame into the cone of empowerment, or the cone of pride, and he has that kind of Dick Grayson original Nightwing costume, which is why his code name is Dogwing, because he's named after my favorite character, Dick Grayson. Another one that I did, this is the first Bubba, this is Cypress. Now, Cypress is a Chow Shepherd. She's got a black mask. She has also got a black stripe down her back. She was kind of a rust color. They call it sable, but she was about a 50-pound dog at full size. This next one is the space dog Guri in her little space helmet with the added space rings. These were not originally on the character design, just the space helmet in that original piece I did in 2012. So let me show you a couple of the pieces I did today. I did a couple in landscape edition. Here is Agnew Pennyworth in his robe, just passed out, completely exhausted from everything that he's been doing to help train the Bubbas and get them ready. Here's another one where he is asleep, but he has Grayson by his side, and they're cuddling. This is actually kind of a preview teaser for an upcoming issue that we're working on. Right here we see Guri rolled over on her back. She used to love getting belly rubs. It was one of her favorite things in the world. And as you can see, she has the J on her chest. And originally her name, we were considering naming her Harley Quinn. And you can kind of see a parody joke version of that at the end of issue 1 when they're trying to decide on what to name the dogs. Here is Cypress again. This one is from behind. And as you can see right here is going to be where her fill-in black stripe down her back, because even though she had sable-colored fur, her markings were more traditionally German Shepherd-like. Here we have Sabu going after his favorite toy in the entire world, the Blinky Ball. It's just a lot of fun to draw these and get these done. So let me find one of, here we go, Mr. Whoopi. This is Foley in his Mr. Whoopi outfit, which is just basically a purple fleece tied around his neck with the safety pin. I've mentioned the safety pin before. Now, that was part of the original character design when I drew him in 2012. It was just an idea for helping keep the knot fastened when he wore the cape around his neck. It has become more of a symbol of being an ally now. And so one of the important things I think is that was, you know, serendipity, I guess you could say. And Foley and the Bubbas are definitely allies, and they stand for you know, truth and justice, and they stand for helping people and being superheroes in spite of being these little small dogs, because they're proving that all it takes is a couple of very small dogs with really big hearts to help change the world. So I hope you're enjoying the progress so far. We're really hoping to get some more backing on this campaign. There is still 15 more days to do so. I do have the opportunity to extend the campaign if needed. If we start getting a lot more interest going with the campaign, we'll definitely do that. I will be adding another perk to be able to obtain issues 1 and 2 along with your Bubba Files copy. So look for that. And I just thank you for checking us out and supporting us. Please use the tools here on Indiegogo and share and support the campaign. Thank you very much. Have a good night.